Everyone knows the Karate Kid. Wax on. Wax off. Crane kick. Daniel-san. It's one of the most iconic movies of the 1980s. A simple underdog story, a bullied kid, a wise mentor, and a tournament that defined a generation. But here's the question nobody really asks. What actually happened to the cast after the cameras stopped rolling? Because while the movie became a legend, not everyone walked away with a fairy tale ending. Some actors became global superstars. Some vanished from Hollywood completely. Some struggled silently for decades. And a few lived through personal battles that fans never imagined. So today, we're doing a full then and now deep dive. Where they were in 1984. Where they are in 2025. And what really happened in between. But before we begin, if you love classic movies, hidden Hollywood stories, and deep dives like this, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and let's get into it. Alright. Let's rewind the clock. Ralph Macchio, Daniel LaRusso. Then and now. Let's start with the face of the franchise. Ralph Macchio. In 1984, he was just 22 years old, but Hollywood made him look like a teenager. And overnight, he became Daniel LaRusso, the ultimate underdog. The role made him a global star. The Karate Kid. The Karate Kid Part 2. The Karate Kid Part 3. Ralph was everywhere. But here's the twist. Instead of chasing huge blockbuster roles, Ralph stepped back. Hollywood wanted him locked into teen roles forever. And he didn't want to be trapped. So his career slowed down. Not because he failed, but because he chose balance over burnout. Fast forward to the 2000s, many fans thought he had disappeared. But behind the scenes? He was working steadily, TV, theater, voice acting, just out of the spotlight. And then, Cobra Kai happened. In 2018, Ralph returned as Daniel LaRusso, older, flawed, human. And suddenly, a whole new generation fell in love with him. Now in 2025, Ralph Macchio is a respected Hollywood veteran, producer, and fan-favorite legend. From teenage underdog to legacy icon. Pat Morita, Mr. Miyagi. The heart of the film. Now let's talk about the soul of the Karate Kid. Pat Morita. Before Mr. Miyagi, Pat Morita was known mostly as a comedian. Almost nobody believed he could pull off a serious role. But once the movie came out, everything changed. His performance was so powerful, so emotional, so real, that he earned an Academy Award nomination. Let that sink in. A quiet, soft-spoken character became one of the most beloved mentors in movie history. But Pat Morita's real life wasn't easy. As a child, he suffered from spinal tuberculosis and spent years in hospitals. Doctors told him he might never walk normally again. That pain, that wisdom, that calm strength? It wasn't acting. It was lived experience. Sadly, despite his iconic role, Pat struggled with typecasting, health issues, and personal battles later in life. He passed away in 2005. But his legacy? Immortal. In 2025, Mr. Miyagi is still quoted, still honored, still teaching lessons long after his passing. William Zabka, Johnny Lawrence. The Redemption Arc. Here's where things get really interesting. In 1984, William Zabka played the villain. Johnny Lawrence. The bully. The bad guy. Audiences hated him. He did his job so well that people treated him like a villain in real life. And that followed him for years. Hollywood didn't know what to do with him. He got typecast. Roles slowed down. But William never stopped working. He wrote. He directed. He studied filmmaking. And then, decades later, Cobra Kai flipped the entire story. Johnny wasn't just a bully anymore. He was broken, regretful, human. And suddenly, the villain became one of the most loved characters in the franchise. Now in 2025, William Zabka is praised for one of the greatest character redemption arcs in TV history. From hated villain to fan-favorite anti-hero. Elizabeth Shue Ali Mills. From teen star to Oscar nominee, Elizabeth Shue played Ali Mills, the girl everyone remembers. After The Karate Kid, her career exploded. She starred in Adventures in Babysitting, Cocktail, Back to the Future Part 2 and 3. But unlike many teen stars, she did something bold. She stepped away from Hollywood to finish her education. Later, she returned stronger than ever. Her role in Leaving Las Vegas earned her an Academy Award nomination. In 2025, Elizabeth Shue is respected, selective, and still active in film and television. She didn't just survive Hollywood. She outgrew it. Martin Kove, John Kreese. The face of pure intensity. John Kreese. Cold. Ruthless. Unforgettable. Martin Kove made Cobra Kai terrifying. But in real life, he's nothing like Kreese. Still, that role defined him for decades. Hollywood kept calling, but always for the same kind of character. And once again, Cobra Kai gave him new depth. Suddenly, Kreese wasn't just evil. He was damaged, war-scarred, emotionally broken. In 2025, Martin Kove is still acting, still respected, and forever remembered as one of cinema's most intimidating senseis. Where are they now? Other cast members followed very different paths. Some stayed in acting. Some became teachers, writers, or producers. Some left Hollywood completely for normal lives. And honestly, that's the real story. Not everyone gets a perfect ending. But The Karate Kid gave them something timeless. The Karate Kid wasn't just a movie. It was a moment in time. A lesson in resilience. A reminder that success doesn't always look the same for everyone. Some became stars. Some struggled. Some disappeared. Some returned stronger than ever. But together, they created something unforgettable. So now I want to hear from you. Which cast member surprised you the most? Who had the best comeback? And did The Karate Kid shape your childhood too? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I read them all. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more classic Hollywood stories. Thanks for watching. Stay curious. And I'll see you in the next one.